What is up, homies? It's your boy D Carter, aka Lil Dillwill, aka D Master in the mix. You know your boy, always releasing the hottest mixtapes. One coming out next week, that Pith exclusive. You know what it is. Today we'll be installing the clutch on the RB25. Check it out.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
If you like that intro, please leave a comment below. Now we're gonna get started on this clutch install. We're gonna put this pilot bearing inside the crank. So I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. So the pilot bearing goes inside the crank right here. Real quick, how to take it out. They do make tools which you can rent or buy to stick in there. But I did a quick Google search on how to remove it. You'll see there's a bunch of grease in there. So basically you get a bunch of grease and a good sized bolt that'll fit inside this hole right here. And you just keep shoving grease inside the hole and you hit the bolt in there, just give it a little tap. And then after 5 minutes of keep putting grease in there, it'll displace the air within the side of the bearing basically and push itself out. So I did save about 10 bucks or so. Apparently it doesn't work with every pilot bearing, so I can't say it works for everything, but it did work for the RB25. Now explain a little bit how to remove it. Let me show you how to install it. So you want to make sure it is flush and lined up properly. It's going to be a snug fit, and you're going to need a socket or something to just tap it in there. I'm using a 14mm socket. We got the pilot bearing pressed in all the way. You want to make sure it is pressed in as far as it goes and it's straight. The next step is now getting the flywheel on the engine. So I did get my flywheel resurfaced at a local shop, Miller Automotive, for about $41. And I got it machined to the Z32 NA spec. And I did that because we're gonna just leave everything stock. I'm running the stock clutch. We're not upgrading power right now. We're just going for reliability. And you wanna clean this off before you install it on the block. Got it all cleaned off. We're gonna get this lined up on the block. You can see right here there's a little pin which aligns the flywheel so you can't put it on wrong. I'm using the same bolts. Sometimes that's frowned upon. I didn't want to spend the money on the ARP bolts. And you are going to use Loctite so they don't spin out and blow your legs off. You wouldn't want that. I'm using the Loctite 242 blue thread locker. Bought it at Home Depot. We got the bolts on the flywheel. Now we're going to torque them down to 110 foot-pounds. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I do need my friend on the other side holding the crank so it doesn't keep spinning.
Nice.
There's no way.
You don't think you need it 110?
Maybe. We got the flywheel torqued down. I just want to give you a heads up. I do not have the dust shield that goes behind this. That's why I did not install it. I'm not forgetting it, just letting you know. Now we're going to move on to getting that clutch and pressure plate installed. We're putting the clutch on now. We're going to use the alignment tool which came with the kit. It does label which side, which way it goes, so the springs, or the part it sticks out a little bit, is going to go towards the transmission. Ooh. And then you just put the clutch cover pressure plate over that. It does have pins on the flywheel to line up the pressure plate properly. There. Now we're installing the pressure plate. It comes with 9 bolts. We're going to torque them down to 25 to 33 foot-pounds. And then that pretty much wraps up this clutch install because I'm not going to be putting that transmission on just yet. Alright guys, we finished with that clutch install. Wasn't too bad, just took over an hour or so. Obviously my transmission's off and everything, so that makes it a hell of a lot easier. Give us a comment below if you see something that I should have done differently or you like the video. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to Garage 13 and Random Logic Media. I know we haven't posted anything yet, but go ahead, stay tuned for that. Peace out guys.
How about we just go get breakfast tacos before each episode?